You have cameras?
I do have cameras. You're on camera.
Hey, Roni.
Hey.
What you doing?
All right, y'all go play.
Where is it this morning?
I'll tell you later. Go play. Okay. All right. So the main thing that I want to show y'all, and Casey, are you in that push group? Are you in the push to diamond group?
Yeah.
Did you buy in?
No, I didn't buy it because I don't know.
Okay. I'm prompting you to do that because
Yeah,
for $1,000. So. And I made like $300 last time I did that. So there's that. It'll be good. Like it's going to be and Val, and it'll be a good push group.
Okay.
So one thing that I worked on today, y'all mute yourself now. I'm being bossy. There you go. Laura, you went away. There you are. Okay. All right, so I want to show you what I think. I think this will work, so y'all can give me your feedback and tell me what you think. But I was kind of thinking, as far as us producing emeralds, I was trying to come up with an easier way to do that. And so I created this little document thing. And I think we'll just maybe post it. We're on trial and error, obviously. But maybe post it in the group and share it with all of your personally sponsored people that are discount coaches or working coaches. And it's just something that I think will like take the scary part from, people are just afraid to put themselves out there. And so these are my thoughts. I'm gonna make it bigger. So I was thinking if we shared this with them. Whoa, hello. Let me make it go down. Well, I don't know how to move it. Okay, so if we just send this with them, like message it to them and say, this is what you want, this is what I want you to do. Invite everyone that you want to join you on this journey. And it tells them exactly what to post. And I can't make it bigger, y'all, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, maybe I can. But then I can't scroll it down. Oh wait, here's an error. Y'all just bear with me, I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. So if we send this to them and it says option 1, so give them 2 options. If this is your first challenge, and then this is what they would say. So if they are a first-time challenger, they would type this out on their news feed, and then they can have the option to, well, if it's the first challenge group, tell them to post your before and after pictures, okay? Because they're not going to have any results to share yet. And y'all know how scary it was to put yourself out there for the first time, so that would take that off of them. So if they're just a challenger, they can put, okay, y'all, I've been stalking this girl forever. I finally decided to get in one of her challenge groups. I'm excited, but don't want to do it alone. Does anyone want to do this with me? And they would put your before and after picture along with this post. And then from that, we would direct them, down here, I tell them what to do. Or if they are, like some of our challengers are the best coaches. They make the best coaches. And y'all know, like within the group, those that comment and post every single day, you're like, they would be a freaking awesome coach if they would just do this. So we could get them to do this next part. And it's basically the same thing, but I've been stalking this girl and her giant. Okay, y'all go, because I'm trying to do this. Okay, just a little bit. I've been stalking this girl on her journey for some time and finally decided to do one of her online challenge groups last month. I thought all her before pictures were complete bull until I got a typo, until I did it for myself, and y'all, it's legit. I've already lost however many inches, however many pounds, and I feel amazing. I've decided to do another one. Does anyone want to join me and hold me accountable? And they could choose to either share, again, your before and after picture or their own if they're brave enough to share their before and after picture. And I think that would kind of take, like if they just use this as a script, they're being like real with people and inviting people to join them on this journey from the start. And then we can encourage them. Anyone that likes or comments on this post, then at the bottom, like I'm giving them what to say. So, and then I tell them, I direct you to your coach. So what do y'all think about this? Thoughts, comments, suggestions?
I think that's good. Because it's so, like, one of the hardest things to do right at first is, like, figure out what you're going to post, what you're going to write every day. And so if you have it written out, and a lot of the people that I've signed up, as personally sponsored coaches are married or have a boyfriend or have a mom. They have somebody like my friend Sims that I signed up, she said her sister wanted to do it. So I said, well, instead of, because I already had my Success Club points, I said, well, we're going to sign her up with you, and then you'll get $50, and then
Right.
you only need a person to make it to that first little step in the Beachbody, coaching ladder. When he's like, oh my gosh, wow. I'm like, yeah, just 2 people. You just need one more.
Right, and I think maybe just by even if they don't work the business, if they are inviting people to join with them and they're a discount coach, like people will see your results and they will do what you're doing. Or people, I just think that might be a way to get them out of just right out the gate, starting their journey, and then they would want to join them.
Because especially, and sometimes it feels like right when you first start, people are like, oh, I want to do it. Oh, okay. If she's just starting, I can start with her. It sounds like they participate more when you start to post stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you start, than when they do it every single
Like
day.
they're able to use a picture instead of, putting themselves completely out there. I mean, that might help take some off too, because that's scary.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's good.
That's
about coaches, right? How does Diamond exactly?
Do what now?
Right. How does Diamond work exactly?
All right, so to reach Diamond, you're going to have 4 people on your left leg, 4 people on your right leg. So 4 discount coaches on your left, 4 discount coaches on your right. And then 2, let me rewind, 4 on your left, 4 on your right. And then one of those on your left and your right needs to be emerald.
Okay.
So you have 1 emerald already. So you just need to continue adding coaches. And as they sign up, if we implement this, and they can invite 2 people to join them, then you would pop down, emeralds quick, So ultimately you need 8 people total, and then 2 of those need to be emerald.
Okay.
So, something else that I'm throwing around, it was Katie that wanted to know about how I track things, and I don't know how y'all track, but I'm a paper pen kind of girl, and I shared my tracker with Laura, I know, and I need to, I don't know if y'all can even see that. This is what I use, and it has everything on it, and I'll try to when I get back in school and share it with y'all. But it just helps me because it literally has friend 5 new people. So I friend 15 people a day. So friend 15 new people, do my birthday wishes, start combos that are non-Beachbody, follow it with 5 people, invite 5 people, check in your challenge group, engage with likes, check your coach office, your team page, post on social media 2 to 3 times, respond to all private messages. And I can just check them off, and it's Monday through Sunday. I do it Monday through Friday, and on Sunday nights I do follow-ups. And then I have in here to go live in the team page 2 times. And then it's my vital behaviors, workout, drink shakes, personal development, recognize 3 people for their efforts. And at the bottom, it has a place for me to do my business growth. So Monday through Sunday, it has total Success Club points for each day. And then it has number of coaches added each day. And at the very bottom, it has my weekly income that I earn for the week. So that's just a good way. Teacher brain here, I don't know. And Katie wants something on the computer to track. Laura, y'all might, what is it called in Google Docs? I know a lot of people use it in the groups, and I cannot remember. You're muted. Let me unmute you. Do you remember what it's called?
No, because I just use pencil and paper when I do mine.
Okay. And I was going to look for that, and I didn't do what I said I would do. I've got
Let me this a little timeline. So you friend somebody, and then I friend people, all throughout the week or whatever, and then I go to my Facebook page recently added, and I start close to the bottom, and I start with those people non-Beachbody messages.
Mm-hmm.
And after just kind of leave it at that. If they respond, I highlight their name or circle it or something, so I know that they actually responded to what I was saying and made a conversation. And then when it gets time for the next challenge group, that's when you go back to those people and you're like, okay, so we're doing a challenge group and I'm just inviting my Facebook lady friends and this is okay because you don't
like a 2-week span.
Yeah, because I don't want it to be, like you friend them, you message them, and like 2 days later, okay, by the way, because then they'll know that you're just doing it.
Yeah, and I do, like, we know who we have a connection with and who we don't. You know what I mean? Like,
some people, like, they continue to like my stuff, and then I'll reach out to them, like, oh, like, I mean, like, I still ask her, but I know what she's going to say.
yeah.
So.
I'm gonna get my screen off the screen share.
You add somebody,
Can't see my own.
make the conversation.
Hey, let me try to get myself back on here. I don't know what I'm doing.
Can you see our face?
Yeah, and I had the screen share on. I'm trying to
Ellie just wants you to see her. It's not me.
Hey, Ellie Belly. Hang on, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not a professional by any means.
Can you see it, Kelsey?
More.
That's her little girl.
Stop sharing. The red button. Okay, there. That's better.
There we go. Okay,
Okay. So, hey, Ellie. I'm trying to think. I can't remember what the name of it is. So, Katie, when you're watching the replay, I'm going to tell you when I remember it. Let me go get my calendar real quick because I'm going to tell y'all.
Hey. Hey, Miss Stacy, you want to say hi to her little girl?
You can say hey.
This is Ellie.
Hey.
Say hey. Wave to hello.
Okay.
Hey. I like your tails. And that's Captain. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What are you doing?
We're rocking the one pigtail.
Little pigtail. So cute. They're so tiny. Hello.
All right, I think I'm gonna do. I don't know. Like, school is starting, and y'all know that. Like, it's gonna be crazy for us. So we're gonna like be readjusting to business hours and all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to do a coach glimpse, and I've been kind of like weighing back and forth of doing it in the big group, and then doing my smaller group. So if y'all have people that you want to add in. Like, I'm thinking, like, once a week I'm going to do the coach glimpse, like our personal group. I don't know. Like, I have mixed emotions about letting them experience that with all the other coaches, but then at the same time, like, keeping it small, there's things to do. So
I think doing it where it's more us doing it, people that they might recognize instead of, because some of those people are kind of, they've been doing it so long, they're like, oh my gosh, well that, that's going to take me a long time to attain that goal. But what we're doing could be more, because we haven't reached that level. I mean, you're getting there. We're still working on it. I mean, but you know what I mean? Like, it's more relatable, I think, at this point.
Okay.
Now,
well, we can pour it. Like, listen, I think y'all are, and y'all are all in that group. And then, like, what I had planned, and I totally slacked on it, was to do Wednesday, share my story. Thursday, do questions, like coaching questions and answers, like just debunking things, really. And then on Friday, talking about income and showing my income progression and just talking about how, it's like what I use the money for, how it's helped my family, and trying to make it personable. So I think let's try to do that.
Yeah.
Once a month.
Okay.
And so on my calendar, this is my plan. So to do it again, August 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. To do the 3-day coach glimpse group. And then I have on the 9th, the 16th. I'm going to go through and do, on the 9th and the 16th, I'm going to go through each Thursday and just do just a short, maybe there'll be a coach spotlight and we'll take turns going in and sharing, each Thursday, just something. I'm strategizing, I'm game planning, but I'm thinking each Thursday to keep the group running so it's not just a one time a month kind of thing. So to be continued. And then challenge group is going to start on the 12th. And so, well, on the 13th. The 12th is a Sunday. So the challenge group for August will kick off on the 13th. And again, like we can invite to that, you know, if it's 2 weeks into the group, it'll be fine. But we're going to do a separate group for this back to school challenge group. So it'll be back to school boot camp, back to school, whatever. And we're going to not put it into the self-love tribe group. We're going to run it separately this time. And like I love the huge group, but I think with several of us running it, I think we can add that and give them that spunk within just a small group. And then once the challenge group is over, then we can roll them into the self-love group. That's my plan. So that way they always have, I just don't want it to get too big, you know? So this month or next month, August, we're going to do our separate boot camp. And then what Laura suggested, and I like it, is we will each, like, I'll take a week and I'll do the posting. And maybe Casey can do the Rate Your Day. And then the next week we'll rotate. So everyone will take turns posting to the group. And y'all can, like what I did, no shame in my game. I went into old challenge groups and I just copied and pasted stuff into there, like that we had done. That is easy. You can schedule them that way through Facebook. Like on Saturday, well, it's usually on Fridays or anytime on the weekend. I would go through and I would schedule it for the entire week, for 5 o'clock in the morning every single day, and I was done for the entire week. So when you do that, when you're in the group, you just click copy and paste your post or whatever and click schedule and you pick your time. So
Where do you do,
like a lot easier.
how do you do that?
Do what?
Where do you go to schedule it?
All right.
Because every morning I go to that Lift Before Challenge group guide and I like copy it. And this morning it wouldn't let me put the picture in the album for some odd reason.
Yeah, it's kind of had a glitch here lately, I think. Let me say Facebook.
Happened.
All right, so
That's good to know because and I just screenshot it. How do you get it where it's like actual picture without the?
So
You
if
know
you
what I mean?
if
Like
you
it looks like you actually wrote it.
yeah. Let me if you right click the image and just right click and click save image and then I just rename it. So I copy and paste the printed text and then I just insert the pictures. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Let me.
My bobble had broken.
Oh no. All right, let me share my screen again. Hang on. Y'all bear with me. Okay, so if I'm here and I'm gonna put rocks, I can click this little time thing right here. Y'all see it?
Okay.
And then, yeah, it's pretty awesome. And then I can just select the date and I can select the time and hit schedule.
Well, that is nice to know.
And then it'll show you, like you can go back and see, okay, these are my planned posts for whatever day. And if you like do it on the wrong day or whatever, you can go back and edit it. It's a dream come true.
Do you have to do it on your Facebook app?
No.
I mean, I have. Okay.
I can do it with my phone. Is that what you mean? Oh, but I have the app on my phone.
No.
I don't know.
On the internet, on your phone, you do it like regular Facebook or the app. Like
Either way.
the app is different than the actual website, I guess, when you pull it up from the internet. That makes sense.
Wow. Yeah, but you can. I think you can do it for both.
Okay.
All right, and then.
Well, hey, what are we use as the guidelines to get into the August challenge group? Like how they like customers, or can it be for like some of our girls that just started in July?
If you want to do it that way and you think they'll do better in a smaller group, that's totally fine.
Because I did like one these last few weeks for, the end of the summer, and I feel like my girls posted way more in that smaller group than they do in this. And it's just, it's a smaller group, and I totally get it too.
Yeah. Go ahead and add them in there. That's completely fine. Any of the newer people that you want to, that's totally fine.
Okay.
And I'm just too, I know Katie and I talked about this, and this is kind of random, but I'm sorry, I have to mute y'all because it like makes some noise and I can't help it. It
That's a
does.
lot.
We were talking about people like in the nose right now, and I was talking with Val about it, and she was like, Kelsey, like, you know what time of year it is. You know what time and I was like, oh, I mean, I know, but I just need the confirmation from somebody else. So let me comfort you in the fact that this time of year is going to be slower, like, because people they're getting geared towards school. They're getting ready to buy clothes for back to school and college, you know, like it's a lot going on right now. So, and they're worried about their kids and getting back in routines. But what we can leverage is getting back into a routine, getting back on your meal plan, you know, we can do it that way, if that makes sense. So I'm going to start to try to target my post that way of back to school basics, back to school boot camp, getting back on track, routine, things like that with my wording. But don't be discouraged because it is a slower time. It's August, September, they normally are. So, Laura and I too were talking about doing a 3-day refresh, and I think Laura's doing it.
Well, no. Let's do it after Labor.
Do what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I said let's do it after the Labor Day holiday.
Yeah, like it's not hard. Do what?
It's not hard. It's not gonna be. I think. Can you see my finger? It wasn't an ugly one. I was just pointing at you.
No, and it's not hard. It's totally doable. But I just know myself, and I don't want to miss Mitzi's Sunday cooking on Sunday because that's my cheat.
I said, Cal, we're gonna be together, and he said, he's like, I look forward to eating all week long on weekends. So I was like, maybe we can do it later in the. Well, I put it out there, but maybe people won't be paying attention.
And they will. And I have a list of people that I'm going to go back to and when I get ready to do it and just try to, invite them again. And that's something that I want us to do, like in our challenge group and in the big challenge group and in our smaller challenge groups, maybe because that's a big volume pusher. So if we can get all of our data on for a 3-day refresh, then that'll be a paycheck boost for you. So what we'll do is we'll promote it. Y'all will be like, hey guys, we're going to do a 3-day refresh group. It's 3 days. We'll lose, 3 to 5 pounds and get back on track, that kind of thing. And a lot of people do it. Like I had a girl that was in my challenge group. She messaged me today and she's like, I'm getting me a 3-day refresh. And I was like, okay. So people like when they work. So, and I have my little modified plan that I'll share with y'all because it did call for you to drink beef broth and eat some kind of vegetables for 3 days in a row. And y'all, I thought I would vomit if I had to do that one night. So I ate a salad for 2 of those nights because the first night I was like, there's no way. And I'm going to do chicken broth because I can drink chicken broth because,
right.
That's like chicken noodle soup. But I cannot do the dang beef broth. So anyway, that's just totally random and I'm like being crazy right now. But anyway, so we're going to do Coach Glimpse, our own little groups on every Thursday, and I'll strategize on that and get back with y'all on that. But then on the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, we're going to do a 3-day Coach Glimpse group, and we'll share our testimony, like our stories. We will do I might do like an image with you and like how long you coach, that kind of thing to make it seem better. And then we'll do question and answer, and then we'll do whatever the thing's on. And then one more thing, I want to do. They have the leadership retreat, like with Val and all those personally sponsored. So if you hit diamond between now and I think August, I don't know the date that they have set, but it's the end of August, I think. If you do that, then you earn it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and I won't be able to do, I'll only be there 3 days because I can't miss 2 days of work. But anyway, it's in Destin, like it's a house and it's gorgeous, and we will be wined and dined and it'll be fun. and I love the beach.
Are you doing the half day on Friday?
Yeah, probably.
I'm like 80% gonna be.
Yeah,
No, I mean, like, if I have that long to get it, I feel sure I can get one more person by then.
you can. In case,
discount.
like, I swear, like, you can if you sign up everyone as a discount coach, you can.
And that's go ahead.
You can quickly get it. I know it sounds daunting and it sounds like a lot right now, but you can ask Laura.
And
like, she's really like rebuilt her business.
One thing that I found, like, even in and I saw this in one of the other groups that we were in, Kelps, like, just even the wording, I would say, I'm going to sign you up as a VIP customer. I saw somebody else say that that's how she worded it. And I said, it's going to help you save about $20 a month. There is a small fee, but I promise you in the long run, it'll save you money if you buy the products or you continue the shakes. And to them, that's something that's more like understandable, like VIP customer, because you do that, at Belk and random places.
Right.
They understand that wording, and it's not as scary as, well, she said wants to sign me up as a discount coach. I don't want to do this. I just want to get this stuff and.
And that keeps you from word vomiting too, I think.
And just using that wording of it, almost everybody that I signed up last month, that's how I did it. Like, I would just get their share cart ready and say, I'm going to sign it up as a VIP customer so you can get the discount on such. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. And
I say
the fee of $15 a month is really nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, what is your wording when somebody's like, oh my gosh, $160, I can't do that? I'm like, okay.
And what I say, well, I had to break it down for my husband, which, I mean, he really didn't care, if I did it or not. He's like, yeah, sure, whatever. But I say, yes, it is $160, which I know sounds like a lot because I thought the same thing. But when you do it, I said, I out to like $8 a month, $2 a day. Like, it's totally doable when you think about it like that. I said, and pitch it to your husband, whoever might be helping you pay for it. And they're like, oh, okay, well, that's not that bad. If you get it for a whole year and you don't have to continue the shakes, you don't necessarily have to do that. A lot of people used to, or you can do the every other month for the shakes and that kind of stuff. So when they hear it in a smaller number, like how it averages out, I said, that's what I tell them. I'm like, I like to do it that way because then you kind of see the value of what it really is. Like $8 a month, like you can't.
And I throw out like that's replacing meeting.
Yeah.
We have 10 minutes left with our meeting, so we're good. But I throw out there that you can 30 days full money back guarantee, and I've only had one person do that, and that's my freaking cousin. So
well, it's a little different.
I'm just saying. But usually they don't because they fall in love with it. They fall in love with the group. And if they choose, like Laura said, to postpone the shakes or cancel the shakes or whatever, they're helping you in that time. And each month you're trying to replace, you can't just I have my 8 coaches, I'm a diamond now because they might cancel and move on. You've got to be constantly funneling new people in.
Right.
And so I use too, like that's $4, if it's $3 or $4 that day, each day, that's my breakfast. I'm not stopping to get anything. I'm not,
Right. It's cheaper than Starbucks that people buy every day. That's like $4 small cup.
Well, like I try to explain, I'm like, we give you meal plans, like I know I saw my grocery bill cut in half because
right.
Like I learned to cook, and y'all know I hate cooking, I'm not even gonna lie. But I've learned to
sharing. And put it out there. Any kind of like no's you get, turn that into a post. So if they're like, it's too expensive, and you pretend that you forget that there's thousands of people on Facebook, you zone in and you act like you are talking to that one particular person.
Yeah.
And I that for me, because I've been getting a lot of, I don't have time, I'm going on vacation, I'm too busy. I'm like, or I don't have money. I'm like, you just like, because one girl told me she didn't have any money. The next day she posted this brand new car she got, and I was like, liar,
You're wearing like a David, what is it? Yeah. David, your bracelet, and you're like, I can't spend $150.
Yeah, and I was like, girl, bye.
That bracelet costs more than that book.
Real quick, in case we do get cut off.
Well, like we usually take back what you put in no time.
Okay, so I want you, in case you can do it, I want you to push so you can go to this diamond retreat. You're pushing, okay? Don't look like that. Because you can totally do it, I swear you can. And your posts are freaking rocking. And when when Val says her feed, her pictures are popping up in my news feed, I'm like, yeah, that's my girl. Okay, so you're doing it right. It's just consistency, I swear it is. I swear. Like showing up every single day, and Laura can vouch for that too. So that, put it on your radar, write it down. Leadership Retreat is September 14th through the 17th. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do
Come here, bye-bye.
in October, so write this down too, because y'all already qualified for this. October the 5th and the 6th. October 5th and 6th, unless like we have, like already that will not work for you. We're going to go to, unless y'all are like me, but my parents' lake house and just do like a weekend retreat, like a one night stay. So a Friday night and stay, Saturdays.
I'm not going there.
You have to. We can get right in the, like, even if we can do a bonfire, he can cook on the grill, like whatever. Kyle can come and help cook and things like that. And then we can like shoo them away and have just a girls' weekend where we just have quality time and get to know each other and just have fun. So, and we're going to call that an Emerald Retreat at the Lake House. So those are my thoughts, so that I can like have special goodies for y'all and things like that. So that's the plan for October. What other questions do y'all have for me? Anybody? Thoughts, comments, concerns?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Allison's good.
Okay, well, if y'all don't have any more questions, I'm going to end it so it doesn't charge me $20. Thank y'all.
Oh,
Hey, we
okay.
have to take a picture.
That's good.
No, look. We have to take a picture. Ready?
But I don't.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Thank y'all so much for taking time to hop on. I appreciate it. All right.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.